Good morning. So my girlfriend and I, we talk a lot. And yesterday we talked about a friend of mine. I used to know him when I was in school, and we did sports together. We played chess. We read books, you see. And he was a very bright guy, very aware back then. And I mentioned his name, and my girlfriend found him on Facebook, and this was so sad. Now, he was posting things about the climate and the Ukraine war, see, and he posted links to Swedish media and the BBC, you know. I just thought it was so sad. He doesn't know what's really happening. He doesn't know what happened during COVID, for instance. Yeah, it's tragic, isn't it? You know, I think that the COVID hysteria will be it is the big wake-up call for lots of people. Because it was so horrendous. The crime was so horrendous. Right? Lots of people talk about it. And of course people were affected personally. You know, and friends of theirs and family members, see, things happen, right? So people are looking into it. I was listening to Bill Maher this morning, and he talked about the COVID hysteria. How strange it was, the reaction from the authorities and from people, right? But I think now people are looking into this. And they say, well, this didn't make sense. Maybe they are exaggerating a bit. You know, I'm sort of going the opposite direction. It sort of makes sense more and more what happened during the COVID hysteria. You know, like this thing. A guy crashed his motorcycle and died. And then they said, well, he died from COVID, right? You have to use your imagination, right? But you can make sense out of this, right? Or this thing. A guy says, well, I took the COVID vaccine, so I'm protected now. You didn't take it. You need to take it, or you are putting me in danger. Yeah, you have to use your imagination. That's the thing, right? And then what happened after taking the COVID injection? You know, I read this. A lady said this. Had a very good friend take Moderna. She lost her mind. She became psychotic. You know? You have to see the positive. See, what would have happened if she didn't take the Moderna? It would have been worse, of course. Okay, so she went psychotic. Big deal. Could have been worse. So that's where I'm going now. See, I'm starting to look at the positive of the whole thing. And it's starting to make sense to me, the whole thing. Really. Well, you know, a kid died. So you gave this shot to a kid, 12-year-old, let's say, and then he died within 3 days. Okay? Well, you have to look at the positive. What would have happened if he didn't get the vaccine? Oh, it would have been worse, of course. He would have died sooner, I suppose. So that's where I'm going. But I can see now more and more people are starting to question this thing. Maybe it's a good thing. The thing is with the COVID hysteria, when you start to understand that there was something really wrong here, and that the media and the politicians and the authorities, they lied. When you understand this thing, what will this do to you? When you understand this thing, you know, the way they lied too. the effort, the money that went into the lying, and they were all in on it, right? When you start to understand this thing, something will happen to you, I'm sure. So you will say, so what else are they lying about? Oh, well, it's a good development. This year will be fantastic. I have thought about it for some time, but I'm starting to become convinced that this year, 2026, will be just fantastic. And what I want, really, I don't expect the politicians to wake up and start to do the right things. No, I'm not expecting this. But what I expect is the people to wake up. Oh. And that's what's going on, and it will be big this year. I wonder what will happen next. Oh. What do you think? All right. Be good.